During the Chicago fire event, Chief Pascal was arrested for attempting to assassinate Robert Franklin. Franklin was engaged in an automobile accident that killed Monica, Pascal's wife. Pascal advocated for charges that never materialized. The vehicle accident was judged accidental, and Franklin was permitted to resume his usual life. Naturally, Pascal was the primary suspect. He had the resources, motivation, and opportunity. He has been haunting Franklin since his wife died. He knew where he lived. He also knew he had parked his car. The parking lot lacked security cameras. Pascal might easily have tampered with the automobile. He was covertly investigating Chief Hendricks, and Hendrick was apprehended by another department before Pascal could present his evidence. This was an undercover assignment. Pascal only informed his wife. Monica informed a fireman colleague in Chicago about it. This friend can confirm that Pascal was not working with Hendricks on cuts. He was doing this to bring him down. Hendricks might have started the whole thing with Franklin when he was in prison. Pascal was unsure if he wanted to open that door again, but he had to now that Severide was involved. Severide returned to visit Bishop. Bishop was in prison for being a corrupt official himself. He was aware of the Hendricks relationship since he managed Hendricks' side company in Chicago. Pascal was released. He returned to the Firehouse. They carried off a daring rescue with a recently returning Damon and Carver. Carver was finished with outpatient therapy. He was back to his old self. Violet misunderstood that for his being aloof because she felt more connected to him following the letter. She sent him a letter explaining all she wanted to say, but couldn't. And then, she didn't send it. It communicated a lot without stating it out. They continued to work together after that. A guy's ceiling beam collapsed on him when he was patching up the basement. Violet worked with Carver to save the man's life. They refused to let their emotions get in the way of the task. Severide may likewise be deluding himself about Pascal. Severide had a buddy in the state police department investigate Hendricks' ties in Chicago. 7 were in jail, 3 were ruled out. Hendricks hasn't phoned anybody in 2 months since he's dying of pancreatic cancer. Pascal and Severide figured it out at the same time. Severide's contacting the cops on Lieutenant Stephen Vale likely saved Pascal's career. Vale did not hide the evidence. The detectives had sufficient evidence to prosecute him. Vale was facing a lengthy term for a premeditated crime. Severide arrived home to see Natalie getting along better with her sister. Kidd also had some positive news to give. She was pregnant. They didn't believe they could become pregnant naturally. They looked into adoption, but it fell through, and thus this meant everything. Herman also retired. He gave up his career so Mouch could become a lieutenant at Firehouse 51. He did it without informing anyone, and his friendship with Mouch was so pure and genuine. Mouch couldn't be upset with him. Herman might have pursued Pascal's position when he was on the verge of bankruptcy, but he chose not to. He was not that man. He was the last of the greats. Carver subsequently regretted his behavior with Violet. He tracked her down. He said he loved her. She told him she loved him, and they kissed after months of arguing and miscommunication.